this is Christine and welcome back to Triple I. So in today's video, I wanna share with you 4 main tips. The easiest way to stay motivated, stay focused, and not being distracted by all the more pleasant thing better than studying. How can we do that? By these kind of 4 tips from me. We know we all want to have work, life, and study balance. How can we have not that studying 24/7 or little night? Check it out my previous video talking about the study tips to be more efficient, effective, and productive anyway. So in today's video is another 4 tips for you to stay focused, stay motivated during this online learning.
I know that might be so hard for us to study online.
To stay not being distracted by laying in bed or watching the trending K-drama start up or whatever it is. As a millennial, we all need to have more fun, but yes, we need to get into the reality that we need to prioritize something. Flipping the mindsets. The first thing that I have packaged earlier is how you need to flip your mindset. When we first see the piled up in a to-do list, the first impression is that,
oh my god, this is so hard. This is a lot. It is a freaking long to-do list
that is piled up and the deadlines are haunting. How can I start? And I don't even understand the question. How can I answer this and that? And everything that you complain just before you starting up. This is how, instead of thinking that way and reacting to these kind of piled up homeworks, you need to try this out. Yes, interesting. This is what I've never learned before. Let's gain new knowledge and just dig a lot of more. It's interesting. How you see your mindset will see the way you react and the way you work. When you say things negatively towards your brain, it records in a negative way and it won't ever happen to have a happy, satisfying result at the end of the day. And that will just worsen your situations. Self-reward and punishment tactics. The second tip is, I think, really common, but I think people have misused it and they just incorrectly prioritize this. The second method that I use is the technique of self-reward and self-punishment. When I say self-reward, it's not something extravagant or luxurious. And when I say self-punishment, it doesn't mean you need to hurt yourself or something that harm yourself. Self-reward just when you have done those kind of pile tasks, assignments, and then you feel stressed out, burnt out, it is you deserve to have self-reward. Like for example, after you do these assignments, I will have a chance to take a nap just after I do this kind of stuff. So after blank 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 blank, I will get this. Those kind of self-rewards, those kind of mindsets will just make you more productive. And just when you type the assignments and when you do the essays, for example, or do your work, okay, let's get here done. Let's get earlier done, and then I will get this, I'll get ice cream, I'll get my favorite foods, or whatever that is enjoyable, and just to feel yourself, to appreciate yourself more because you have done these accomplishments, and that will just improve your productivity too. And when I say self-punishment is that I will not get this before I do this. Actually, these 2 methods are really significant that people implement most of their life. Like for example, since you are a child, your mother will say, go get your homework done first, and then I will give you candies or whatever it is to trigger your productivity, to trigger you work and make it done. I don't say that you need to rush into it in order to get that rewards, but you will carefully do it, and then just your excitement towards doing this and happily doing it will just result to a much happier and satisfying results you will achieve. So it's kind of a flip too. Like for example, most people will just having a snack first, or having an afternoon nap first, or having gaming first. I'm pretty sure that each of us have our own choices, but most of us cannot, organize ourselves, manage ourselves, how to prioritize, how to manage our time. When will I do these assignments and when will I start gaming and everything? Therefore, I think that it's quite important for us to have that triggers or the pleasant thing, watching movies, playing games, everything, just put it in the behind after you make this kind of assignments, tasks, and then you can do it later as your self-rewards. That will be more productive and rewarding. Break down large goals into a smaller scope of milestones. Moving on to the third tip is break down those large goals, those big, annoying, and frustrating goals into a smaller scope of milestones. I know people are less likely to achieve that goal because their first impression is, no, I don't think that I can finish this. This is a lot. I won't do this.
Because this will just ruin everything and I don't have any time to do this and that anymore. And then I will just give up.
The thing about this kind of mindset is because we see those goals as a bigger picture, therefore we do not really, how can I start first, to step first. Therefore, my tip for this to work out, to really focus and really start doing it, a small step beginning is just to smaller the scope of milestones. It's not only about how it will just increase your productivity or effectiveness and also efficiency, but it also gives you a sense of achievements. When you only a small step, you can tick those to-do lists. It will give you a sense of happiness, satisfaction, and kind of, yay, I have achieved something today. I've done something today. That kind of achievements, that kind of self-fulfillment and satisfaction will just boost your productivity. You might never notice that, but yeah, this is for sure really works. And your big piled up to the list, make sure you smaller in just scope of milestones, and it will just make everything clear and you will start doing it. Don't do if you don't feel like doing it. Okay, the last one and the fourth one, and also the most important one, don't do things if you don't feel like doing it. It's so common for us to feel burned out, stressed out, just even thinking about it, thinking about a piled up task, thinking when the teachers talk about assignments in it, it will just frustrating everyone. I know how it feels, therefore don't do if you feel like you are not doing it, because it will just result to bad score, bad results, will worsen the situation. Therefore, it is important for us to set our own deadlines, to plan and organize when will I do this, and make sure it is in time before the deadlines, several days before. Therefore, you are not rushed into the deadlines, and in case if you are having a fast changing mood and then you don't feel like doing it, you can postpone it maybe 1 or 2 days and still be in time submit the assignments. That's why it's important for us to plan ahead in time before the deadlines. Don't do it 1 day before, because maybe the last day of the deadlines you are feeling sick, you don't feel like doing it, and then you are forced to do it. You will just end up having bad results, and that will make you feel like a bad one, bad person, and then make you feel stupid. And every self-truth that you claim after your decisions to make it 1 day before the deadlines, it will just ruin everything. Hey everyone, thank you for watching up to this minute, and I hope that these 4 main tips to stay motivated during online learning would be really beneficial for you. And if you can make sure it's applicable to you and then apply it really soon, stop this video and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like button, and share to your friends who need this, and then close the YouTube, close your smartphone, and then just work on your piled up tasks. Make sure that you apply all these 4 tips, and I will see you on my next videos. If you have any suggestions or ideas for the upcoming videos, make sure to comment down below, or you have any kind of tips for other students who are facing this online learning, make sure you also comment down below. It will be really helpful. You might never notice that. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting us, and bye bye!